2023. À tout seigneur, tout honneur, nous allons commencer toutes nos articulations par l'hymne national du Cameroun. National Anthem of Cameroon. Everybody up, please. Au Cameroun, berceau de nos ancêtres. S'il vous plaît. Merci. Au Cameroun, on dit bienvenue, on dit bonjour, bolo, ouyocle, mais c'est plus que ça derrière. C'est avec beaucoup de respect, c'est avec la fraternité derrière. Et pour manifester tout ça et vous souhaiter la bienvenue comme il le faut, nous recevrons comme premier intervenant le National Committee, M. Willy Frank Sob, pour vous, s'il vous plaît.
Merci beaucoup, Pascaline. Honorable invité, bienvenue à cette 4e édition du SotM Africa. Nous aurons l'occasion de vous présenter tout à l'heure qu'est-ce que c'est que SotM Africa, mais en réalité, c'est une rencontre africaine des amoureux de la cartographie numérique qui est pas. Et aujourd'hui, nous sommes au Cameroun. Les éditions précédentes ont été en Côte d'Ivoire, on était en Uganda, on a eu à faire des éditions en ligne dans le contexte Covid. OpenStreetMap, en 2 mots, pour ceux qui connaissent l'encyclopédie Wikipédia, c'est OpenStreetMap est pour la cartographie ce que Wikipédia est pour l'encyclopédie. Ça veut dire que c'est une base de données où chacun, les tout petits, les plus grands, produisent le territoire sous forme numérique, selon leur connaissance. Et cette donnée est ensuite partagée à tout le monde pour servir le développement. Cette année, justement, le thème précis que nous avons choisi, c'est la cartographie numérique comme support pour le développement local. Donc, nous connaissons vraiment tout ce qui est département. If you speak in French, my brother Geoffrey will give the instruction of English. Don't worry about it. Donc, merci en tout cas pour les invités qui sont venus aujourd'hui et nous vous souhaitons une bonne conférence.
Merci, monsieur, pour cette information. Comme il a déjà annoncé, il a fait ma place. Monsieur, s'il vous plaît, the President of the African Committee.
Hello. Hi. Welcome to the fourth SotM Africa 2023, Yaounde, Bankomo, Cameroon. My name is Geoffrey Katerega. I'm a member of SotM Africa, the country president, but I'm just a coordinating member. But I'm happy to be in Yaounde. I'm happy to be in Cameroon. I'm happy that we're having the fourth SotM Africa. For those of you who have been following the conference, we started in 2017 in Kampala, Uganda. 2019, we went to Abidjan, Ivory Coast. 2019 was supposed to be in Nairobi, Kenya, but COVID came. We went online. 2021, we went online. Then 2023, we are in Cameroon, and I think we're going to have a good 3 days here. Thanks all for coming. A big thank you also to our wonderful sponsors, who are also in here with us at the conference. And I just want to also give a shout out to the people who are joining us online. This conference is hybrid. It's happening in person and also online. So a shout out to the people who are joining us online. Thank you all for joining. We are running a bit late of schedule, but we're going to try to catch up. One of the things I just want to make clear is that we have 4 parallel rooms that are happening. So this is the main room here. We have 2 other rooms down there, and there's a room which is specifically for online sessions, but they're all going to be happening in parallel. So yeah, as we kick off with the sessions, we shall try and catch up with the program. Maybe for example, the tea break will be affected, but we'll be able to catch up. Yeah, so with those few remarks, I think Willie said I'll do the welcome in English, which I've done. And I think I'll hand over now back to the MC to invite the opening keynote speaker, then other sessions will follow. Thank you very much.
Alors, le Cameroun, Afrique en miniature. En Afrique, on sait accueillir. En Afrique, on sait dire bienvenue, comme on l'a déjà fait. Mais il y a quelque chose d'autre. Alors, qui aimerait bien savoir ce qu'il y a? On peut tester ça en applaudimètre. Est-ce qu'on peut applaudir? Alors, plus que les grands. Plus que les grands. Encore. Encore. Est-ce que en haut on peut faire mieux que les enfants? Can we try? Can we try to clap? Clap for the little surprise. Are we excited for the little surprise? Are we excited for the little surprise? Yes. Who wants to see the little surprise? Apparemment, c'est les enfants. Why are we there? Just for the mapping course. Bon, sans plus attendre, nous vous annonçons une petite surprise, comme déjà dit. Je ne vais pas donner le nom. Je ne vais pas donner le nom de l'activité. Découvrez et enjoy. Eh bien, les bonnes choses savent se faire attendre. Et les belles femmes savent se faire désirer. Et Ben, pour vous, tout de suite. Régie. We know how to celebrate. We enjoy the way we celebrate. Have we enjoyed what we had right now? Have we enjoyed what we just had right now? Have we enjoyed? Shall we start back? Yeah. Have we enjoyed? Régie, encore un peu s'il te plaît. Régie, encore un peu s'il te plaît. Apparemment, ils n'ont pas assez dansé. On ne me répond pas assez. Merci. Savoir danser, de savoir chanter. Au-delà de tout cela, il y a aussi la sensibilisation. We are not forgetting about the young generation. So let us welcome Mrs. Mademoiselle Manga Azok. Where is she, please? Qui va nous déclamer un petit poème qui touche l'un des thèmes, qui nous sensibilise, qui nous dit que il y a des problèmes de société auxquels on doit faire face. Les enfants en sont conscients, alors c'est à nous de les écouter, de savoir, d'entendre, de comprendre, de réagir à ce qu'ils disent, à ce qu'ils ont à dire.
Mesdames et messieurs, chers participants à vos titres et grades respectifs, recevez mes salutations les plus cordiales. Je m'appelle Manga Azok Félicia Anaïs, élève en classe de cours moins 2 au groupe scolaire bilingue junior, par ailleurs diplomate junior pour les Nations Unies. Nous devons sauver nos villes. De plus en plus d'événements catastrophiques se produisent autour de nous. Les inondations, les éboulements de terrain, les embouteillages, le manque de routes et des espaces verts. Cela est tout simplement causé par la pollution, l'exode rural, les constructions dans les zones à risque, la pauvreté, j'en passe. Toutes ces choses détruisent nos vies. Pour remédier à cela, il est important de changer de mentalité, avoir des attitudes responsables comme construire dans des lieux réglementaires, créer des espaces verts et jeter les ordures dans les endroits appropriés. Alors, partageons nos idées à ceux qui peuvent les réaliser pour qu'ensemble, nous puissions arrêter cette fléau. Pour cette occasion, j'ai écrit un poème que je me ferai le plaisir de vous lire. Se souvient des rues jonchées des feuilles mortes et des fleurs après la pluie. Elle se souvient d'un ciel bleu et d'un soleil doux. L'air était pur. Elle me dit qu'il y avait beaucoup de beaux couleurs. Elle a beaucoup de chance, ma mamie, d'avoir connu cette époque. Aujourd'hui, malheureusement, les ordures ont pris la place des feuilles mortes et des fleurs. L'air est mêlé à des impuretés. Aujourd'hui, le soleil dans le ciel est cuisant. Aujourd'hui, la circulation est pour la plupart du temps quasi impossible. Le bruit des klaxons est abasourdissant. L'œil est frustré et l'oreille est traumatisée. Nous espérons qu'au sortir de cette conférence, des actions concrètes seront proposées aux décideurs pour une Afrique belle, sans pollution. Je vous remercie pour votre attention.
De la danse, il y a aussi la sensibilisation. The younger ones are aware of the problems our society are going through. Pour la version anglaise, for the English version, Mademoiselle Jota Miriam Clément, s'il vous plaît. Bonjour.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear participants, receive my most cordial greetings. My name is Jota Miriam Clemence. I am in class 6 in GSB Juniors. In the other hand, diplomat in Cameroon for the United Nations. If I am here, it is to talk about environmental problems. To start, it is a really pleasure to be in front of you today. In our days, we realize that there is more pollution. Unfortunately, in our towns, we realize that people do not take conscience of environmental problems. Example, plastic. Plastic is polluting the environment because it is non-biodegradable. Besides it, we observe urban disasters at the origin of traffic jams. All these situations, if we don't find a remedy to this problem, it will be a danger for our planet. So unite ourselves and save our planet. At this occasion, I also prepared a poem that I will have the pleasure to read. Our towns are in danger because we don't take care of it. The environment without any conscience of what it can come. Trees are the lungs of the earth, and we cannot live without our lungs. So, brothers and sisters of Africa, let's save our planet. Thank you for your kind attention.
Merci, mademoiselle. Acclamation encore pour le courage de nos enfants, s'il vous plaît. Acclamation encore pour Clémence et mademoiselle Manga. L'OSM, OpenStreetMap, oui, urbanisme. Mais avec ce que nous venons d'entendre de notre jeunesse, with what we have just said, nous nous rendons compte que les réparations, l'avantage du mapping et de la cartographie ne sont pas juste le tracé, mais aussi la santé de nos villes. Where are we living? How are we living? Are we aiming to have a better life? Replongeons-nous dans ce que c'est que SotM Africa, régie, lumière, son, vidéo. Merci. Mon acclamation, s'il vous plaît, la vidéo. Merci. How proud are you feeling to see the name of our country among those? How proud. Merci, Monsieur Sob, merci, Monsieur Geoffrey, de faire paraître le nom du Cameroun dans tout ceci, dans ce grand ensemble. Nous avons célébré, nous avons introduit. Et comme continuation de notre mot d'introduction encore, nous allons donner la parole à une dame, une femme, qui est là aujourd'hui avec nous, Madame Iyawa, Fadimatou Iyawa Ousmane. Merci. Nous l'applaudissons si vous nous l'avons. Un peu plus fort. C'est quand même elle. Madame Fadimatou.
Bonjour tout le monde. Est-ce qu'il y a des jeunes dans cette salle? Ah non, mais il faut applaudir pour me dire qu'il y a des jeunes dans la salle. Applaudissez une fois de plus pour vous. Est-ce que vous avez adoré les poèmes de vous? Comment c'était? Je vais t'écouter. Vas-y, lève-toi, tu nous dis comment c'était.
C'était un peu blessant, mais c'était magnifique.
C'était un peu blessant, mais c'était magnifique. Une autre personne? Oui, mon ami là derrière. C'était intéressant. Qu'est-ce que tu as le plus aimé? Attends, on va te donner un micro baladeur et puis tu vas nous dire. You can express yourself in English. Feel free.
Ce que j'ai le plus aimé et retenu, c'est notre environnement, pour éviter les maladies. Et aussi, d'autres enfants sont dans la pollution, alors il faut cette pollution.
Merci. Wow! Est-ce que vous pouvez applaudir pour vous? C'est bon? Il y avait une petite là qui voulait dire quelque chose. C'était qui? Elle se cache soudainement. Alors, qui était le dernier volontaire? On donne la parole à la dernière personne et puis c'est vous. Voilà, mon ami là.
My name is Brian Wonderful. But the same name. Ce que j'ai le plus aimé dans le poème, c'est nous avons parlé d'écriture, de l'exemple rural. Et moi, ça m'a beaucoup plu un peu. Parce que là, nous avons parlé de papier par terre. Ce qui est bien fort pour un jeune sous l'effet de la pollution qui décrit le fait de seul sur notre planète, qui pollue l'atmosphère et l'air. Merci.
Wow. This is the younger generation we want. This is the Cameroon we want, and this is the Africa we want. Right? Applaudissez pour vous-même, félicitations. Good morning once again. My name is Fadimatou Iyawa Ousmane. I am the president of Cameroon National Youth Council, and I am delighted to be here among you this morning. I wish to seize this opportunity to say welcome to all our special guests that travel from all around the world, all the continents of Africa, to be here with us for this continental event. that is taking place in Cameroon. And I wish to seize this opportunity to congratulate the state of MAP, but also the organizers through Mr. Willie Sop, who is the brain behind the scene that made everything in his power to make this happen. Congratulations and thank you everyone for coming. Can you applaud once more for yourself? Excellencies, esteemed guests of honors coming from all over the world in our beloved African continent. Dear organizers of the State of the Map Africa, dear partners of State of the Map Africa, dear African youth leaders, my fellow change makers, ladies and gentlemen, dear students, I am honored this morning for the invitation of OpenStreetMap Cameroon as a keynote speaker for this continental event, State of the Map Africa. Allow me to speak this morning without any further protocol to our various guests of honors, but also the various participants from the continental level, but also Cameroon. On the behalf of the Cameroonian youth that I personally represent, we feel honored and happy to have you among us because you represent the top-class continental people through the amazing job that you're doing in your various domains. If the choice of Cameroon have been made to host this important event, is not fortuitous. We feel that the Cameroonian young people are dynamic. They have energy, but resilience also. You've seen the way the young people that were dancing here have drafted the beauty of Africa United, the beauty of Cameroon as Africa in miniature, because we have the various culture of the African continent in Cameroon. The choice of this hotel, United Africa, means everything for this important event. Because we are one and indivisible in Cameroon, but in Africa, we are one and united. The United Hotel is intended to be a crossroads for connecting, meeting, and sharing, where relationships of solidarity between Africans will be forged around OpenStreetMap issues and beyond. These issues are important to you just as they are to my country and to the National Youth Council, of which I am chair. I will even go so far as to say that they are even more important to me personally as a computer science engineer by training, a network and telecommunication professional. It is something that is deeper in my heart, and I really wish to congratulate the community of OpenStreet Africa for making this a reality in Cameroon. Can you applaud for it? Before continuing, allow me, dear friends, to give you a brief introduction of the National Youth Council. The Cameroon National Youth Council have been created in 2009 by the head of state, His Excellency Paul Biya, and it aims to empower young people and ensure the full participation in the country's development process. It is therefore a question of giving the young people, the young men and women of Cameroon, the means to be the architects of their future and the engines of national progress. And everywhere in Africa, youth are the most important fringe of Cameroonian society. The National Youth Council, therefore, positions itself as a movement that intends to give every young people a voice that counts. To achieve this, we work around three specific missions. To achieve the synergy of youth organization, advocacy to take into account the interest of young people, the youth representation on the decision-making tables by assuming the role of privileged interlocutor or interface with the public authorities, the development partners, the diplomatic representation, civil society, and youth themselves. The National Youth Council has a presence throughout the national territory that align with the administrative division of Cameroon, with 360 municipal executive offices, 58 divisional executive bureaus, 10 regional executive bureaus, and a national executive bureau, whereby I am sharing for a second mandate now. This means the potential of, in terms of territorial network that is ours, but also a potential which is very attractive come to be represented all over the national territory and giving the access to OpenStreetMap to penetrate Cameroon and all the places that are known and unknown, so that we will be able to make this a reality for the Cameroonian young people that represent the present and the future of our country. Youth involvement in OpenStreetMap. Moving forward from the foundational work of the Cameroon National Youth Council, let us turn our attention to the dynamic world of OpenStreetMap. You've seen the beautiful video that shows you what it's all about and the pivotal role it plays in harmonizing our goals with the burgeoning needs and talents of our youth. At its core, OpenStreetMap is not just a mapping tool. It is a platform for innovation, collaboration, and community involvement. It resonates deeply with the objectives of the Youth Council, particularly, and its potential to engage and empower the youth at the national and continental level. Looking in the context of OpenStreetMap goes beyond the mere act of charting geographical data. It is about understanding our environment, recognizing the challenges we face, and identifying opportunities for growth and development. This process naturally fosters critical thinking. Our youth learn to analyze and interpret data to make meaningful contribution to the map and by extension to our society. Problem solving is another key. A very important skill that is honed through OpenStreetMap. As young contributors navigate the complexity of mapping diverse and often underrepresented areas, they develop a keen sense of how to tackle real-world issues. from urban planning to disaster response. This is particularly relevant in Cameroon, where many communities are still striving for representation on global platforms. Moreover, the technological aspect of OpenStreetMap provides a practical and engaging way for our youth to enhance their digital literacy. In a world where technology is increasingly intertwined with every phase of life, being proficient in digital tools is no longer optional. Through OpenStreetMap, young Cameroonians and young Africans can not only improve their technical skills, but also understand the application of these skills in a broader context. But perhaps the most compelling aspect of OpenStreetMap is its collaborative nature. It brings together individuals from diverse backgrounds, each contributing their unique perspective and knowledge. This aspect aligns perfectly with the Cameroon National Youth Council goals and the OpenStreetMap community of fostering unity and teamwork among our youth, the younger generation. It teaches them the value of collaborative efforts and shows them how, by working together, they can achieve much more than what is possible individually. OpenStreetMap contribution to the development of our nation. OpenStreetMap has revolutionized the way we approach urban planning in Cameroon, where urbanization is processing at a steady pace. It is essential to have accurate and constantly updated maps. OpenStreetMap is therefore an invaluable resource for this purpose. It allows detailed mapping of urban areas, helping urban planners make informed decisions on infrastructure development, traffic management, and public services. For our young people, participation in this process instills in them a sense of belonging and responsibility for the development of their communities. Also, in the face of natural disasters and humanitarian crises, OSM is becoming an even more essential tool. Africa, including Cameroon, is no stranger to challenges such as flood, landslide, and droughts. Of that memory, we had only recently in Yaounde. Therefore, the data generated in real time by OpenStreetMap users facilitate disasters response and management. By mapping affected areas, identifying accessible routes, and locating essential resources such as shelter and medical facilities, OSM improves the efficiency of emergency responses. In this area, young people can make an important contribution using their local knowledge to update maps and participate in relief operations. Environmental preservation is another area in which OpenStreetMap can make a significant contribution. While our world is struggling with climate change and environmental degradation, the need for sustainable environmental practices has never been more urgent. OSM makes it possible to map and monitor areas important to the environment. In particular, it is possible to monitor deforestation, map the habitats and fauna, but also flora and plant conservation efforts. Young people can thus use OSM to contribute to the preservation of our natural heritage It is also the meaning of the pillar of my strategy to combat climate change and sustainable environmental management that has as its strategic objective to improve the level of involvement of young people in the process of sustainable management and protection of the environment. SotM also plays a vital role in community development. In Cameroon, many communities are still not represented on conventional maps. SotM offers a platform for these communities to be mapped and thus recognized. This inclusion is critical for the delivery of services and development initiatives. It ensures that no community itself is left behind as we strive towards national development. In essence, OpenStreetMap is not just a mapping tool. It is a bridge between technology and tangible development outcomes. It empowers our community, especially our youth, to play an active role in shaping the development narrative of Cameroon and Africa as a whole. As we continue our discussion today, let us keep in mind the diverse application of OpenStreetMap and how it can be leveraged for the greater good of our nation and continent. Are we together? Yes. Distinguished guests, dear youth, as we recognize the diverse applications of OpenStreetMap in advancing our developmental goals, it becomes increasingly clear that digital literacy and education are fundamental in empowering our youth to effectively participate in these initiatives. Digital literacy goes beyond basic computer skills. It encompasses the ability to navigate, understand, and utilize technology to solve problems, communicate, and create. In the context of OSM, digital literacy enables our youth to engage with the platform meaningfully, not just as users, but as contributors and innovators. In Cameroon, where the digital divide still poses a significant challenge, enhancing digital literacy among our youth is crucial. It is imperative that we equip them with the necessary skills to thrive in a digital world and contribute effectively to initiatives like OSM, to initiate initiatives that are innovative like OSM. We aim to create an environment where our youth are not just digital literate, but also equipped to use these skills for community development, environmental stewardship, and national progress. In terms of partnership opportunities between the CNYC and the OpenStreetMap community, after establishing the importance of digital culture and the central role of OpenStreetMap in our development program, I would like to take this opportunity to share with you some avenues of collaboration between the National Youth Council of Cameroon and the OpenStreetMap community. I am deeply convinced that by working together, we can amplify our impact, pool our resources, and achieve better results for our young people and our continent. Here are some fertile avenues by which this collaboration can be built. joint mapping projects. These projects can focus on specific areas such as urban development, environmental conservation, or even the mapping of underserved communities. The development of our young people in these projects, which benefit from a presence throughout the national territory, as I stressed above, will not only allow them to acquire valuable skills, but will also give them the feeling of contributing to national and continental development. Capacity building. Organizing training workshops with OSM experts can be an excellent way to build the capacity of our young people. These events can cover a range of topics from basic mapping techniques to more advanced aspects of geographic information GIS. Community mapping initiatives. Community mapping is powerful in that it combines local knowledge with technical skills. The CNYC can collaborate with OpenStreetMap communities to launch mapping campaigns in various communities, especially in rural areas, by involving local young people in the process. Mentoring programs. The establishment of mentoring programs in which experienced OSM contributors, mentors, enthusiastic young people can be an excellent way to transfer knowledge and skills. This can contribute to the creation of a stronger and more competent community of cartographers in Cameroon. Incorporation of OSM in youth-led projects. Encouraging the integration of OSM data and tools into projects conducted by young people, whether in the fields of entrepreneurship, the environment, humanitarian, health, or research, can improve the quality of and impact of these projects. Thanks to these collaborative efforts, we can build a strong, dynamic, and competent community of young cartographers who not only contribute to the map, but also advance the development agenda of Cameroon and Africa. Future vision, call to action, and conclusion. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, my dear friends, my vision for OpenStreetMap in Africa, and particularly in Cameroon, is one where this powerful tool becomes a central part of our journey towards sustainable development and youth empowerment. I envision a future where OpenStreetMap is not just a platform for mapping, but a gateway to opportunities for young Africans. A future where our youth harness the power of digital mapping to drive community development, influence policy, and contribute to a sustainable and prosperous Africa. In this future, OpenStreetMap becomes a key tool in addressing critical issues such as urban planning, environmental conservation, and disaster management. It empowers young people to take an active role in solving the challenges faced by their communities and their countries. This vision is perfectly aligned with the broader goals of the CNYC. Our vision has always been to empower young Cameroonians, to provide them with the tools and opportunities to shape their future and the future of our nation. OSM offers a platform for them to do just that, to become problem solvers, innovators, and leaders in their communities. As we move forward, I call upon the young people here today and across Africa to join the OpenStreet community. Whether you are a student, an entrepreneur, or a young professional, there is a place for you in this movement. Your local knowledge, your skills, and your passion are invaluable assets in building a map that truly represents our diverse and vibrant continent. Let us come together to support youth-led mapping initiatives, to provide the resources, training, and platform needed to harness the full potential of OpenStreetMap. Together, we can create a future where the youth are not just the leaders of tomorrow, but are making a difference today. I would not like to end my remarks without taking the time to express my profound gratitude to thank all the partners who support this dynamic. I want to mention the French Development Agency, Humanitarian OpenStreetMap, Open Mapping Hub, World Resources Institute, Digital Transport for Africa, Transformative Urban Mobility Initiative, Open Map Development Tanzania, Youth Mappers, Meta, Urban Platform, and TomTom. I would also like to solemnly express my appreciation to Geoffrey Kateraga for all the energy and dynamism he drives within the OpenStreetMap community. Can you clap for him, please? I will not be able to finish without asking you to get up, please. Can you get up? And applaud Willie Francois and the entire local technical team who worked hard to make this summit possible. Thank you very much. Can you clap harder for them? Thank you to all the partners that brought their support. You can sit down. Thank you very much. Thank you to all the partners for your support. Because I just wish to make a little quote. I just arrived this morning in Cameroon. I was in France, in Paris, for the 13th Commonwealth Youth Forum, not Commonwealth, but UNESCO Youth Forum in Paris, by the side of the Minister of Youth Affairs and Civic Education. And then I went to Zurich for the GCI World Congress. And then I went to Manchester for the Young Creative Leaders Initiative. It was the first summit, whereby we had the United Nations models. So I really wish Willie for making this happen, because we had the conversation online, and then we were discussing about the state of the Map Africa initiative. And I was so proud of him to take this as a personal matter, because he made all the effort possible to make it happen. And I am so happy, so proud to see the next and the younger generation present here, because they are the present, they are the future of Cameroon and Africa. And they need to understand OpenStreetMap, because we are doing this job for them. It's not for us. It's for the future. And the future generation have to understand them. I wish to seize this opportunity to invite the various schools and educators to make the OpenStreetMap as a topic, a thematic that students will learn at school. It's very important. Don't just see the present, but forecast. Plan for the future. Plan for the environment. Plan for what we are going to do and have for the sustainable development of our countries, of the continent. It's very important. Africa needs to become a world village. We need to be interconnected. And OpenStreetMap is the reality that we need to seize, that we need to make our own thing as African, as Cameroonian, as the younger generation, because it is our problem, it is our present and our future that we are building together. I wish you excellent work, and I remain attentive to the recommendation that will come out of this summit. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Thank you. You are not leaving the flow. Hope everybody enjoyed. Hope everybody understood and listened to everything, every single rich word, instructive words she had to share with us today. So here we are at the end of our opening ceremony. But are we closing like this? Shyly. Régie, quelque chose, un petit quelque chose pour nous, s'il vous plaît. Can everybody head up to the scene for the family picture? Everybody here, please. La photo de famille sur la scène, tout le monde s'il vous plaît. Hello? Can everybody come here for the family picture, please? Everybody have please pour la photo de famille, s'il vous plaît.
Ivan, can you got the music? Yeah, we are going to the breakout sessions now. So there's a session that's going to happen here, and then 2 sessions in the breakout rooms. Yeah, so we are going to be having 3 power sessions happening, and also 1 which is online. So yeah, you can check the program and find which session you want to go to. So we have 1 session here, which is going to be OpenStreetMap and revolutionize community mapping of the Shark Data Federation. Then we're going to have a workshop, group 2, which is then permanent open community. So let us try to move to the breakout. Grab a cup of tea, do that, and then run to your room. You don't have time for an break. Thank you. Les acteurs institutionnels pour continuer les travaux de la plateforme des acteurs de l'univers dans la salle Yaoundé. Nous avons commencé ce matin, nous suivons les travaux. Et voilà.